Hey y'all, this is Dr. Tiffany. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna put a warning on this one that this one's pretty dark, okay? Um, and I'm putting this on the backup channel because honestly, it's kind of depressing. But I think that there's an important lesson here, and that's why we need to have situational awareness and heed things in our environment, like incoming hurricanes. There's a story that I read that published a bunch of things that the medical examiners in Florida have written about some of the people that died in Hurricane Ian. And some of them are pretty grim, just showing the diverse and horrible ways that people could be, killed by a storm. For example, a 71-year-old female was outside her residence smoking a cigarette when a gust of wind blew her off of the porch and she subsequently struck her head on a concrete step. 911 was called, but EMS was delayed due to weather. Presumably, she died from an intracranial head hemorrhage. 59-year-old male attempted to get out a window and became trapped. That is where they found him the next day. 79-year-old male unalived himself by a gunshot after seeing the property damage due to the hurricane. 96-year-old male was trapped underneath a car and drowned. 22-year-old male died in a motor vehicle collision with a fallen tree. A 65-year-old male was crushed by a sliding glass door and a pull cage. 73-year-old male drowned in 8 feet of water. 70-year-old female died from delayed medical access, and an 89-year-old male died after the power went out and his generator failed, rendering his home oxygen machine useless. So, not everybody can evacuate. I've spoken about that in other videos. But people can. Some of those were avoidable, like smoking outside in the hurricane, or driving around during the hurricane in the pitch black. Or not realizing that things can be replaced. So, in the future, if you find yourself in the path of one of these storms, don't go outside during the storm. If you have to smoke, smoke inside. It's not worth losing your life for. And for God's sakes, if you have special medical needs and you have any chance, try to get to a shelter. I love you. Please stay safe.